Okay, so update before we put out the actual update event. And it's like 3:15 in the morning, so I figured I'd do this and try and keep it down. So, progress-wise, what are we doing? Well, I've got a little sheet here that tells me exactly what I'm doing, like a little checklist. And out of, I think, 8 things, I think I've only got 4 left, if not a little bit less, that aren't too bad. Essentially, it's just small bits of modeling and texturing, and then lighting. I'm going to go through each one in order and just tell you what was done. So we've got finish the bridge and the walkway to New Home Castle, of which I've done. Replace the rock and ground textures to make it look better. Done that as much as I can. A lot of that will be down to lighting next. Model and replace the entire city floor with one close to the artwork that I've been referencing, so it makes more sense. Do a few variations to randomize the layout. That may happen at this point, not entirely sure. I'd like it to happen, so we'll see how that goes. Model the cave interior and also the barrier entrance cave. That's just basically the area beyond the throne room, which isn't too bad. It's essentially just a cave area with a hole in the ceiling. And then the barrier entrance, which I can reuse one of the models for the doorways that I've got at the moment, because we'll be skipping to another scene to show the barrier. Grayscale and sepia tone all of Asgore's house interior. Potentially change up the textures to sepia tone because they just look white at the moment. Everything still looks grey. Not so sure about sepia toning right now. I've literally gone through off stream to avoid any spoilers and more or less just grayscaled everything, so that's done. Model the entrance hall to the castle. Still need to do this. I'm going to make it really simple, and I'm going to fake some bits so that transitions are a little bit easier. Add flowers to the throne room. We've done that. I'm just in the process right now of going ahead and adding vines and everything else in there to make it look overgrown. And light the entire area. Lighting the entire area is going to take a little bit of time, maybe like a day or so. And then obviously I've got to throw all this together as like an update video and then present it. So what I want to do here is do like a little side-by-side where we're showing off at the beginning, at least of the video, what the old ruins was like compared to the new one, and then we'll just skip straight into New Home, where we go a lot behind the scenes in terms of showing off how hard it was to develop it, what the obstacles were, and what I had to do to overcome them, and then we're going to show all of New Home off, plus all the new cool stuff. So yeah, that's going to be fun. I can't wait to do that. At this point in time, I described this as me literally storming right into this update and trying to get it done. I know I said I wanted to get this done by either the end of this month or the beginning of next, because I can't hang around due to stuff that I'll be talking about in the update. But essentially, the update will be done at the latest by Saturday, which is the 2nd of December. The 30th today, I should spend finishing the modeling for New Home, like I was on about, the vines and any of the other bits I need to do, like the entrance to the barrier and the actual cave itself that New Home sits in. And then after that, it's literally going to be a load of lighting and making everything look really cool and atmospheric, and then a lot of video editing and me trying to make everything both entertaining in terms of showing off exactly what's being done, and also making it fun for everybody, because I like just entertaining people and giving people a good laugh. At the moment, not feeling too stressed, mainly because of just how much I'm grinding right now. I just have to be careful on how I manage my time. I was going to do some streaming today, but unfortunately that's not the case, because that would have taken time away from everything. So fun times, lots of time management stuff going on. I can't wait because like at the moment I've made the entire castle look so grand in terms of scale uh, that it's going to be cool. I've retextured a bunch of things, redone a couple of other things to make it look the best it can, and then it's all down to the lighting. So hopefully the lighting will not take long. Again, it's going to be hopefully the lightest part in the entire movie. I want it to reflect that because of the barrier and the how close it is to the surface. But at the same time, we'll have to see how the models react to being lit in certain different ways and how I can get the shadows to look and everything. Because I really want that kind of like brighter, dynamic sort of look to it, where all the shadows are able to bounce around and look pretty nice. I've come up with some creative ways of solving a lot of the issues to do with this at the moment in terms of like instancing meshes, randomizing some stuff I've talked about before. Um, Either way, not too worried about this right now. This is looking really nice and I'm super happy with it. What I'm not going to look forward to is immediately jumping into Waterfall because it's a case of having to basically hit the ground running, get the textures, get all the art assets on the go, and try and get as much of this done as quickly as possible. I just cannot hang around for even a moment. Um, and then once this is done, then it's on to finishing up the Heartland area and the core. And then once that's done, then that's it. We have the entire underground done. Um, at the moment, I'm mulling around with the idea of doing some small side projects with some help from other people, uh, just as a good laugh. So that's going to be interesting. I'm honestly thinking of taking those offers primarily just because I think one, they'll be fun, and two, the community will benefit more from it in terms of like just general content that they can enjoy. So yeah, you might see some more from me soon uh, in terms of talking more about collaborations with people because it's always fun. Um, I said before on stream that this might be the last project I do, or probably will be the last project that I do, kind of like a capstone thing because everything else has failed. That's how I feel at the moment. Maybe that will change in future. I honestly don't know. That's all down to how much time I've got and what I can devote. So it's gonna be fun seeing what happens in future. Either way, honestly, it's gonna be fun just getting all of this together, thrown into an update, and I can't wait to see what people think about the environments. Because this time, because of me not having too much time trying to make characters for this one, it's just going to be the environments. And if people listen to this and think, like, oh, I've seen everything in these update videos on the streams that you've been putting out, like the behind the scenes, there's nothing you can spoil at this point. It's like, no, 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 no. Just watch. I've been holding off behind the scenes to show little details and things that really make this uh, a really nice update, and also the lighting and everything really impacts it too. So when you think you've seen everything, it's really not the case. Stay tuned, and I'll see you when I'm either streaming or when I drop this update in VR and on YouTube. Anyway, bye.